Hey everybody, welcome back again. I hope everybody liked that short little mock trade video we made. But it really gets the guy thinking. I really think it would take a haul to get him out of Dallas. Again, I'll reiterate what I said earlier in a video about that. I really think the two sides really need to get back to the table and get a long-term extension done. I really truly believe he'll end up in Dallas long-term. I don't think he's going to actually get traded, but that's just my opinion. We'll see how things play out. He certainly could get traded or could stay. We'll see. So in this video, we're here to break down the AFC South. Kind of a lackluster division the last few years, and a lot of changes, a lot of upheaval in this division. So we will certainly break it down. Last year, we had one playoff team here, just the division champion Houston at 10-7, Indianapolis at 8-9, Jacksonville at 4-3, and Tennessee at 3-14. Jacksonville at 4-13. Sorry, not 4-3. Anyway, moving on. I really only expect one playoff team out of this division again this year, and really, on paper, it kind of looks like it's Houston again. I mean, we'll start off right there. Houston, they obviously added Christian Kirk, which is good. They also drafted another wide receiver, Higgins, from Iowa. I don't know a lot about him, but interested to see what he will bring along. Obviously, Tank Dell won't be available to start the season with that really gruesome knee injury at the end of last year, actually against the Chiefs. So, not going to be, he's going to start on the PUP list, physically unable to perform list. I know everything that I've read on him is there's no timetable for a return for him at this time. So certainly going to be out at the beginning, and we will see what kind of timetable they give us as the season starts here. Really, if you look at their team statistics in 2024, Houston kind of middle of the road in nearly every category, right? They weren't really a high-end team. Nico Collins is obviously really good, and Mixon at running back is good as well. And then CJ Stroud, obviously, playing very well. So expectation for them is to continue to win the division. Don't know how much more noise they can make than that outside of just winning their division. Indianapolis, this is another interesting one, guys, where I really feel like it's kind of a make or break season for Anthony Richardson. They have Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, and when that's your quarterback room, it's kind of bleak when you're thinking about potentially making the playoffs or even trying to make a deep run in the playoffs. Richardson was drafted on a lot of that big P word, potential, right? And he really needs to start to show the other P word, progress. Show some progress on that potential that he was drafted on. He really has all the physical attributes to make it happen, but he feels slow to read defenses to me. Even in the preseason game just a couple of days ago, it kind of missed not a very well-disguised blitz, I would say, and then ended up getting hurt, right? And so those are the kinds of things that he needs to really improve on. Indianapolis still has a decent offensive line, and so they can establish something there and potentially start to run the football a little better. Maybe they can improve by a game or two from their 8-9, but I don't see it. Jacksonville's where I really see potential for a bigger improvement, right? They have a new head coach, offensive mind, so that is headed in the right direction. They still have Trevor Lawrence. I'll kind of put Trevor Lawrence a little bit in that category as well. Trevor Lawrence was drafted to be an elite NFL quarterback, and at times we haven't seen that. We've only seen maybe brief glimpses of that in his tenure in Jacksonville, and it's really time for him to start to prove that he can be better than average, right? And oftentimes he has just been kind of average. Obviously the loss of Christian Kirk hurts them a little bit, but we'll see what they can have. And then in my notes here, staring me big bold letters, I wrote it in all bold letters. All eyes are on Travis Hunter here in Jacksonville. The ability to play two ways and what that's going to look like, what that's going to do to him offensively, how they're going to utilize him, and then also defensively. So all eyes on Travis Hunter in Jacksonville. Tennessee, obviously major turnover in Tennessee, right? And that comes when you have a 3-win season, or a couple of them that haven't gone to plan. You get kind of a whole shakeup here, right? They have a whole new coaching staff. They drafted a quarterback #1 overall, Cam Ward. I love Cam Ward. I think he's going to be really good in the NFL. We'll wait to see, but there's certainly going to be a learning curve here. Rookie quarterback, rookie head coach, or new head coach anyway. I really do like a couple of their moves that they've made here to kind of help Cam Ward out. I really like that they kept Ridley as their #1 wide receiver, and I really like that they brought in Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett is going to be a really good wide receiver for them, and a really good veteran presence for that rookie Cam Ward. So we'll see how the things go, and I'll give you guys my breakdown of who I think is going to win in a subsequent video, and what their records might look like at the end of the year, or my predictions what their records will look like. But anyway, that's the AFC South, and thank you guys so much for joining. We'll see you soon.